Whew, this is a video that's hard to make right here because if you've never been in this position, it's not a position you want to be in. A lot of people think that being a professional athlete is like the best thing ever, and it can be a lot of times, but when it's time for that run to end and it doesn't end the way you want it to end, it can really take a toll on you. Whew, and this is crazy because I've been talking so much about these GT bikes lately. And I was curious why they were on such good deals. Those deals are outrageous right now. And come to find out, I got a message from somebody saying, check this video out. And it was Skills with Phil, whose video it was. And I saw him talking about the GT, and the title was Goodbye GT. I said, oh man, what's going on? And one of my friends actually told me they might be going out of business because those prices are way too good. Little did we know, looked online and GT says they're pausing new releases and everything and just pausing all production. So they're selling everything, all the inventory, and I don't think they'll replenish anything or start anything new. They just said they'll pause as of right now. But that's pretty crazy because GT has been around a long time, and I don't know the history of GT, but a lot of you in the comments have told me great things about it. And it kind of reminds me of Mongoose, just that OG of the bike industry. And to see them on the downslide is kind of hurts a little bit, especially me being a old school style person. I really like the old nostalgic stuff. So even though I don't really know the whole history of it, it's still cool to know that they've been around for so long and so many people have such great memories of GT bikes. But back to Skills with Phil, man, this is what really made me want to make this video because this one hurts. GT was his sponsor for a long time, he said, and he's a rider for them and professional rider at that. Now, for a lot of new people that's on my channel, you probably don't know that I played professional baseball, and I was in the same boat as Phil, which is they can pull the rug out from under you at any point, and you don't really ever know when that is. You can be at the top of your abilities, doing as good a job as you can, doing as much as you can, and for reasons unknown, it can all end just like that. And that's what happened to me. Seeing his video just took me back to when I got called into the office with the Boston Red Sox. After I was in the minor leagues the season before. I was an all-star. I was the MVP on my team. We had won the championship the previous year, and I honestly, for what they signed me for, I couldn't have done a better job at what I was there for. I over exceeded expectations. And then that next spring, when I thought I was guaranteed a job pretty much, I thought I had sealed the deal for me to be able to secure a spot at some level the next season. They called me into the office and told me that was it. They didn't have enough room for me, and that's just how it ended. I can't say I regret it because at least I ended on a high note. I did as much as I could to get another chance and keep my position in the organization. But when it comes to the people at the top, you never know why they make the decisions they make. But they could take it from you in a blink of an eye, and that's what happened to me. And watching this video, that's exactly what it took me back to. And that's just it's a terrible feeling because as a professional athlete, that's something you've been doing growing up as a kid all the way to an adult. So when that ends, it's like, okay, what do I do now? And thankfully, I figured out what my purpose was in life after a lot of sitting and just thinking about, man, what else am I good at? And I just happened to find myself on YouTube and riding these bikes, and thanks to you, I was able to reinvent myself and realize that I don't want to be a professional at anything else anymore, especially not riding bikes. I just want to motivate and inspire other people to get on bikes, to open that door to other things in life that you never thought were possible. which is what happened to me with bikes because I didn't think I would be on YouTube. But because of these bikes, here I am, and I'm motivating and inspiring a lot of you to do the same thing. And that's what really hit me was his video. That hurts, man, and just knowing that that's a lot of your income as well. Because once you lose something like that as a professional, once you get cut or released, those paychecks get cut and released too. They end immediately. So man, this bike stuff is getting out of control, and I just hope that a lot of people that's involved in the bike industry, the workers, the riders, everybody involved can kind of pivot and make it work somehow, because it's getting ugly out there. And man, I've been through it. I've been through the ups and downs of being a pro athlete and getting released and cut, and it's a lot to come back from. But it does allow you to really sit down and think about, okay, what am I good at? What do I want to try? What have I always had inspiration and ambition on trying to do? And that's what I was able to do once I got released, is I was able to sit down and really reevaluate myself and see who I am as a human. And I'm hoping that's what can happen to him as well. So now more than ever, you definitely need to go check out GT, especially before they run out, because they got crazy deals going on right now. I was just talking about this dirt jumper right here. You can get this bike brand new for $600, and you can get the frame for $250. That's hard to beat right now. So if you've ever wanted to get a dirt jumper or an entry-level mountain bike at a super cheap price, now is the time to do it. GT is trying to sell all their inventory, and a lot of it is 50% off. So you want to make sure you go in there and check it out. I've already hooked my GT up. I got the copper chain on here now. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, look at that light on there. Look how that light shining on that chain. Hey, I got this one hooked up. It was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, I got new grips coming, because a lot of people were hating on my red grips. So we're going to switch those out to peanut butter, P&W peanut butter color grips. And I think that'll look good on this bike. But yeah, man, I just want to wish Skills with Phil good luck. And honestly, that's why I put so much effort into these videos, because as much as I want people to get inspired and ride bikes and just get out there on the trails and have fun, I really love filming, telling stories, and really coming up with a compelling story that people actually enjoy watching. So while I'm doing the bike content and really trying to get all of you involved in biking and just taking you through my journey, I also try to develop some skills with the camera, editing, and all that kind of stuff too. So that's why I really appreciate you watching my videos. I take a lot of pride and I put a lot of effort into these videos. And if you can hit that like button, I really appreciate it. But that's why I take it so serious, because you never know what could happen, and you want to definitely give yourself as many options as possible. But I just wanted to get on here and just say I hope everything works out. And it just kind of traumatized me a little bit when I saw that video, because I remember it wasn't a phone call. He said he was on a phone call or a video call or whatever. They called me into the office and told me straight up, get the hell out of here. No, they didn't say that, but pretty much. So once I left that office, that was it. I was done. That was a door closed, and it wasn't no going back. So let's hope that that everybody else involved in this whole situation can do the same thing and figure out another path to take that's just as enjoyable as this one. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I had a different video planned. Hopefully I'll get that one out by Sunday, but I just wanted to drop this video, let you know what's going on, and I just let you know I feel for him, because that's a tough pill to swallow, but I'm sure he'll come back stronger than ever from it. And everybody else involved, the bike industry will bounce back. It's just a matter of when.